Casino del Sol Stadium. The college football postseason continues with the Arizona Bowl. It's the Ohio Bobcats and the Wyoming Cowboys. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
I caught up with the Bobcats head coach before the game. He wants to have a very smart game plan for his running back today. He understands he's got the Heisman Trophy winner on the field in a bowl game. But they've had a lot of conversations, and his running back said, I want to play. I want to be here with my teammates and put this uniform on one last time. We'll see if they're able to get off to a quick momentum, see if they're able to pull him early, but I know he wants to be on the field with his teammates in this moment. Guys?
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. They'll run the counter. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Let's talk for just a second about Ohio. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough. But it looks as if they won this battle with a commitment from a three-star receiver, Jesse.
He just thought he had better opportunities on and off the field here at this program. He's going to get a lot of chances to make plays early. With his talent, expect him to start right away. And if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to be trying to find ways to get this three-star the ball.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Finds his man. It's Bowman. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding. I get the ball to my slot guy. He can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man. Just he catches the football, and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They want to run this quarterback. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Bobcats pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Moving out to the right. The short hands, it's Bowman. And he'll be brought down.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Gives it on the option. Maybe some room here. Ripping through the defense. Touchdown, Bobcats. Great job by the back on the option.
And every team has their script, and they want to get the game off on this foot, and they want to make sure that they have balance and get these plays in and assert the line of scrimmage. Run the football, and they do. They create the explosive run, and they open this football game with a touchdown.
And they did tack on the extra point. And he's going to try to return this one. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. Looking for room, it's Harris. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to him. And he'll be smacked to the ground.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
The run to the left. Makes it past the marker. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
And these third downs obviously are so crucial, and that's why you call them the money down. But just to get the drive started, man, you get the third down, you get a little bit nervous. Nice job executing, running the football, moving the sticks, and now keeping this drive moving.
They'll keep it on the ground to the right. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Hughes. Fires to the middle. Finds his man open. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
And love offenses that are willing to find matchups and take advantage of them. Like, use your running back in the middle of the field. You want to use a linebacker, so be it. He can beat it. This guy has really good speed, really good ball skills, and I like the way they're using him out of the backfield.
Rushes on him. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Under fire. He's got it. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Sets up the screen. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Cowboys moving quickly to the line. Running inside. It's Holden. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. On 1st and goal, they have a chance to answer with a score of their own. The play action fake. Oh, they're after him. Got his man. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Wyoming. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point is good. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Coming out with it, it's Crawford. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20. A pickup of 5.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Maybe a crease. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Final play of the quarter coming. got it behind the line. It's Hodges. Defense makes a stand as the clock runs down to 0. Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one of this postseason showdown. Let's take a look at the stats so far. First play of the period will be a second down. Pulls it in. It's Pugh. And he was running with authority, especially with that stiff arm for a solid gain on the play.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job increasing. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. At the 35, he's loose. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
This guy is really unique. Top 5 in the country running the football right now, and I love the way this offense gets him involved. They're able to move him around a little bit. They change up the schemes, but the big key every week, get him the ball and let him go to work.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
The Cowboys will use their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. The corners are walked up tight. A run for the quarterback. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stopped short of the goal line.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you've practiced all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. A terrific play to keep him from getting to the chains and forcing the turnover on downs.
Now, what a great... by this defense, never giving up, man. Gave up some yards, get inside their own 1 on 4th and goal. And what did they do a good job of? Getting pushed, man. The big boys getting in the backfield, getting penetration, not letting a hole even open up, and they get the big 4th down stop.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. The run inside. It's Harris.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The Cowboys are in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So
and the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Cowboys now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
Great job by the defense that time, getting the sack. But no time to celebrate. You got to line up right now because the offense is going tempo.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that's back-to-back plays that are not good for this offense. I mean, you've got to protect your main man. Your quarterback has to be upright to make decisions, to make big plays. Sacked on 1st down and a quarterback hit on 2nd down. Got to do a better job.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Cowboys decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Takes it on the return. He's got great speed. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the wideout. That's caught. It's Hodges. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hodges. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Wide receiver going in motion. Down to the 26-yard line where the tackle is made. Pick up a 5 and a first down. And the Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Forced out of the pocket. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. They'll line up for a second down play. From the gun, running back on the move. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer.
You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later, but you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Touchdown, Ohio! And they take it in for 6 more points. On to attempt the try. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They covered half the field with a 50-yard touchdown drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. Bringing it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Takes a handoff. It's Harris.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Clock stopped. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. And the Cowboys can really attack on this 2nd and short. And he could not get loose on the run. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. To the ground to try to move the chains. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. Gives them a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe there's some room. Still on his feet. He's inside the 40. Past the 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it.
And some might question the call. You're going to go for it on 4th down in your own territory, but you don't question the result. He takes the football on the ground all the way to the house. Not only does he get the 4th down conversion, he gets the big touchdown.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. To the air on 1st down. They go to the wide receiver screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
Under fire. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
On third down. He'll try to pick it up through the air. He's going for it all. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
It's Harris.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
On 30 short, the run and looking for the first down. He's got enough to move the chains and convert, but we'll see if they're content to just let this clock run here late in the half. To throw, it's Hughes. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
It's nice when a QB can get outside the pocket and break down a defense and take off, but I thought the defense did a really good job of seeing it, understanding where he was going, kind of mirroring him towards the sideline as he rolled out to the right. Didn't give him any space to run the football, covering the pass deep. Really nice defense on that play.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Number 83, set to kick this one.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. We are locked up to start the second half, and guys, you know what? In a bowl, sometimes that intensity really builds in a tight game like this.
I think that's why we were really anticipating this game so much. Two very evenly matched teams with a lot of playmakers. We knew this thing could go either way. So for this offense right here and this drive to start off the second half, David, they need to put something together and really put pressure on the opponent.
And the thing I like about bowl games, man, is they're exciting. You go for it more on fourth down, less to lose, not as uptight. So I look for this second half to be fun, to be wild, to be loose.
Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on third and short from the 21. Back to throw, it's Hughes. Flushed out of the pocket. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30.
Well, this quarterback is dynamic, and it's because of his speed. You see it in the run game, but also when he decides to extend the play, scramble, and just buy himself time. Defense can't keep up with him as he's able to find that completion for the first.
The Cowboys will line it up on 1st and 10. On the move, it's Harris. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains.
Eight-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Cowboys want to move quickly. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Making side adjustments here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Trying to take it back. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Bobcats.
And that is a critical error by the quarterback at a critical juncture of the game, right, David? This thing's already close, and it's the smallest mistake that could make the difference. That pick 6 certainly hurts his team, but there's a lot of football left, a lot of time left. You've got to be resilient as a quarterback. You have to be able to turn the page and get back out and attack with confidence.
You made a mistake. You're exactly right. We got to flush this. We got to move on. Obviously, the crowd goes nuts. The fans are all into it. The other side's energized. Now you got to go get your head together. Go watch the clip, see what happened. What did I do wrong? You got to get out there and go fix it because you still got a chance to win this ball game.
Takes the handoff. It's Harris. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
That play had 0 shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw, it's Hughes. They've got the screen set up. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. Now you got to think they'll really go on the attack. Big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking for the edge, it's Harris. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Back to pass on 2nd down. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game. Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. To the ground. He's got it again. It'll be a gain of 6. That's up 2nd and 4.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Creates a little, got a little grass. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
If your defensive line cannot take on double teams, it allows linemen to get up into the laps of linebackers, and that's happening far too often right now, which is why this defense is struggling stopping the run.
Oh, he just... the ball, going to be a turnover. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
After getting stopped on that second down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Quarterback will keep it. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down. Try to barge their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio! They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made the extra point without problem. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll give it on the counter. Good surge up front, give him 4 out to the 18. The Cowboys racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. Going the other way, and he's got room. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Throws toward the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Oh, man, the coach might want to think about putting this defender on offense. He almost dragged his toe in bounds. That was almost an interception. Nice job.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Splits the uprights. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. We've come to the end of the period. Ohio has the lead. A quick pause here to look at the numbers as they are threatening to pull away in this game. Our final quarter is on deck, and it looks as if they are ready to go. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. Giving up that last field goal really hurt. It's a 3-possession game, and things look dire, to be candid. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
That's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Throws to the wideout. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Well, the defense isn't quitting. They're obviously down big here in the fourth quarter with just a little bit of time left. Obviously, it'll take a Herculean effort to come back, but could that interception be the spark that ignites this team?
It's complete on the right side. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Cowboys come to the line in the hurry-up.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
Dropping back, it's Hughes. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
From the comfort of the pocket, he fires it to the right. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
The #1 objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much, late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Got his man on the right. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
That's a tough pill to swallow if you're on defense. 3rd down, you're blitzing. You're expecting to be able to affect the quarterback, but give this offensive line, these guys, credit because they were able to pick everything up and give their quarterback an opportunity to throw clean from the pocket to pick up that 1st down.
I think a lot of quarterbacks like those defenses that will be passive and let it slowly develop. Nah, this defense, you could tell, they were aggressive and attacking, and it really paid off.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
Really nice job by the defense that time. 3rd down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up 4th down, and you don't...
Makes a grab past the marker. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Bobcats are rolling down the field. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Unloads to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. But they'll stop him a couple of yards short.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were on the last 4th down.
Throws to the wideout. He's got it in more than enough for a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but it's
intercepted, number 19. The 50. He's at the 40. The 20. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Wyoming. They want to see if they can score the deuce. To the air, it's Hughes. He's got it for the 2-point conversion.
And how about the cherry on the sundae? The big INT return for a touchdown, and now throw on the 2-point conversion. Give this team 8.
It looked as if he got a hand on it before it traveled 10 yards, and that's going to be a penalty. They were trying to steal a possession to draw a little closer in this game, but the ball didn't go 10 yards, so they'll take over the football with the lead. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. The Cowboys will use their first timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Knocked off his feet. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Working that left side. He's got the first down, and they'll be able to run it out from here. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Now a timeout called by the Cowboys, and they will have no more. That's their 3rd. Now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. He's got it again. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
And that is no good. Missed a chance to stretch this lead. It's still sitting on 9. Winning those individual 6